Yes guys, what's going on? It's Ned here, back once again for Pro Direct Soccer, and today we're in LDN 19, two special guests with us, Hinson, also known as the Predator Pro, and Kempy, the OG Pred Collective. What's going on?
Good mate, you?
Good to see you guys here.
Fantastic.
So we've got two of the biggest Predator collectors in the world in our store today. There's a special reason why. We're going to get a first look at the brand new Predator Mutator Archive collection. This is your creation, right?
Yep. Start to finish.
How does it feel seeing it in the flesh, in a store like Pro Direct as well?
Pretty surreal, to be honest. Obviously, both of us have been involved for a while, got a big collection, pretty well known in the community and stuff. Obviously, met you a few times, but it's to actually see it in hand is a bit insane.
I just can't believe it still, to be honest. It's such an honour to be asked by Adidas. You know, for myself and Chris, who's been collecting boots for, what, 15, 20 years now, you never think this kind of stuff could happen to us.
First time it's been done.
Yeah.
First time a collector's ever done a boot with Adidas. I know you guys have done one.
But this is special. I mean, we just nobody from, you know, to be honest.
Pretty much.
And tell me a little bit about that. How does that start for you guys as a Predator experience? Because I know you from Instagram, I'm sure many people know you from Instagram as well. You started posting your boots. For you, let's start with you, Kempy. Like, when did you first start like collecting Predators or realise that you had a collection of Predators?
I'll be honest, I don't know how I started, to be honest. I know way back when I had a load of stuff in my mum and dad's loft and they was having a clear out and my mum basically said to me, you need to come and get rid of all this stuff, there's just too much. Obviously went there, collected it, bought it home and didn't realise how much stuff was here. But then sort of the Instagram came from Pro Direct at a competition. Can you remember when you had to post your collection for the Eyes and Tongues?
Predator Eyes, Predator Tongue.
Yeah,
that's a limited edition release if you remember that one.
That's how it started. So I posted a picture and it pretty much went from there, to be honest.
So you can thank Pro Direct for everything you've done.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And Hinson, what about you?
Well, just turned 40 a few months ago. And it's basically when I was a kid, really. You know, seeing the first Pred came out and always wanted a pair, but at the age of 15, you're thinking, can't afford that, no chance. But as I was growing up, it's all about Beckham, really.
Yeah.
It's the man, he's the man. And I wanted to collect every single signature boot he ever brought out. Okay. That was my aim. So, and it got to the point where I managed to collect them all before he retired. And so what should I do next? You know, you kind of just stuck there and thinking, right, I'm going to collect every single Predator that's ever been released, every single colourways.
That's a big
How's
job.
How's that going?
I stopped now since I became a dad. I wouldn't say I stopped, my wife's not watching this, but yeah, it's doing okay. Yeah, and like I said, it's getting bigger and bigger. And to be honest with you, I stopped counting a few years ago now.
Mate, to be honest, I'd say between the pair of us, we're probably not far off.
I think between me and Chris, we probably got every single Predator's ever been released.
That's incredible.
I'd say so. Yeah.
That is insane. What was your first Predator you ever had?
98 XLs.
Yeah?
Red ones.
Same.
Yeah, red.
It was my first Predator, but that's one of my favourite Predators.
Oh mate, mum bought them out of the catalogue, £2.50 a week.
I bought mine in a shop in Bradford, and I like basically begged my dad like I could not leave the shop without them. And I only wanted them because Beckham wore them.
Mate, everyone did though, didn't it? That was your reason.
Hinson, first Pred?
Precision, still my all-time favourite.
Which colourway?
My favourite, it's got to be the platinum. Obviously the OG colourways, it's you know, it's a must-have, but the platinum is still my all-time favourite.
Really good boot. So here we are, you've got your own Predator that you guys have been inspired by and created together. How did that conversation come about with Adidas? Tell me through that journey.
Yeah, so basically there's a project manager called Bruno Marin, basically sent us a DM on Instagram saying, look guys, we're going to do this project, want you to be involved, high fixed basically.
I think the day I received the official email from Bruno, I'm thinking, is that all a joke? It's got to be a joke, this.
It's wind up.
Yeah, and then straight away I'm on the phone to Jomar and a few others, and is this for real? Like, this is never going to happen, innit? And they were like, oh no, this is real. If you want to get on board, there's the NDA, sign it, email back, and you're in. So that was it really, and we were done within, what, 20 minutes? Yeah,
to be honest, it's been, what was it, year and a half in the making, I think.
I mean, it's so hard.
How tough is that not to tell anyone?
Yeah, exactly.
It's difficult. Well difficult,
Keep
because
it from
obviously
your
you want
wife,
to tell people, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's It's here now, so we can tell everyone.
And how crazy is it that literally just from your passion, from Instagram, posting stuff, you've now got a collaboration essentially.
Mate, honestly.
With one of the biggest sporting brands in the world.
Madness.
I think
Absolute
words can't describe how excited we are.
No, that's what I mean.
It's like holding a newborn. it makes me feel like I was 6 years ago holding my newborn baby girl. And it was that emotional when the parcel came. And
all right.
Yeah, it was, yeah. It was very emotional. But
it's all right.
So how was that actual design process? Did you go out to Hinson in Germany and go through that process? Or?
Everything was done by Skype, really, because obviously Hinson works, I work. It was just easier to do it all through Skype and emails and stuff, so it was all done that way.
Okay. And what was the brief when Adidas came to you? Because I know we see it today as this kind of mutator archive collection. What did they say to you? What did they want to create?
So it was basically like 25 years in one boot. So the history of Adidas, but not things that had been remade before. So accelerators were out, your manias were out, precision were out. So it was essentially the other boots that people loved into one boot.
And then obviously you guys are such big Predator fans. How difficult was it to decide like what goes into the boot?
Mate,
and did you use some of your own community to get that feedback as well?
Yeah, we did. We ran a survey, didn't we, on our Instagram stories, and got a lot of feedback from.
With no specific reason why.
No.
Yeah, no reason why, but obviously people will know why now.
And but you know, the feedback we got was great from the community. You know, a lot of people give us ideas what they like to see in remakes, but yeah, we came up with this, and I think this is. So it's such a unique product.
To be honest, it's not just our boot, it's everyone's boot really, everyone's had an input.
So we would ask ourselves what our favourite three Predators were.
And what are your favourite three Predators?
Precision, it's a must. It's my first ever Pred, and it's my all-time favourite boot. The next one's got to be the Pred X.
That's controversial.
Get a grip.
No, seriously, because you've got to realise when the Power Swerve came out at the time, there's no game changer anymore. The press seems to be, you know, not going in a new direction.
Mate, to be honest, I'm surprised how many people, based on the feedback, there's a lot of people like the X.
It's a great fitting boot, and everything about it is spot on. And one main thing on the Pred X, people might not know about this, is the rubber elements. It's a brand new element at a time. It works perfect in a wet condition, especially in the UK, and it's still a split sole plate, but obviously they add a bit to protection.
I'm bored now.
No. Yeah, love it.
This could go on.
Great boots.
Alright, so as you can see on the wall behind us, we have got a lot of the boots that inspired like your creation. And that one thing I want to point out is that we've seen boots like What the Mercurial and stuff, which is a mashup of like different generations of like, Mercurial. But this is truly like a Frankenstein boot, isn't it? This isn't just a colour up. There's
obviously What the Mercurial was just a colour up, but these are used from the original moulds. So it's a proper remake. It's leather, it's got laces, and it uses the old moulds. So it's a proper mashup boot.
So also, it's obviously a look back at 25 years of Predator history, but there's also a little nod to the future and the next generation of Predator on this boot as well, isn't there?
There is, indeed.
Definitely. I mean, if you look at the brand new sole plates.
Split plates black.
And also the new rubber element.
Yeah.
It's still the SL rubber, but it's a brand new compound, and it works even better in wet and dry condition.
So we can look forward to seeing a little bit more from Adidas soon.
Might see a bit more of that.
Definitely, yeah.
All right, and then what about the collar? Tell me about the collar, because obviously
that's a brand new collar as well. Brand new knit,
brand new
construction, brand new collar. Again, you might see that somewhere else.
Coming soon.
Very soon.
I mean, a few years ago they would not be able to do stuff like that, but with current technology and
obviously
materials.
On that as well, that's a little bit of a nod to the old Adidas logo. A little bit, yeah.
Controversially, you guys, we haven't got a tongue. And when I think of Predator, especially archive Predator, I'm thinking for the fold over tongue. That's, for me, that's iconic. Tell me a little bit about why you opted for the collar and not having that fold over tongue.
I mean, this is brand new prime knit upper. It create that better fitment without the tongue, and it's a modern
take on a tongue, essentially.
Exactly. You know, I mean, it's such a nice fit, and I think it's no point going backwards, but we want to also represent the past.
You get that with the remakes already, don't you? This is like a little bit of a nod to the future as well, so you might see that somewhere else.
A slight sneak preview.
You guys are bringing all the clues today, aren't you? You know what's coming. So behind us on the wall, we've got some of your own private collections, some of the inspirations behind the boot. So let's go through the wall and pick out some of the elements and see how it translates onto your Mutator creations. Let's start rapier. So the print that we see here on the rapier on the leather, that inspired your decision only on the right boot or on both boots?
It's only on the right boot.
Okay, because this is something else that we haven't noticed yet. Both boots are like
left and right, completely different.
How come you ended up with two different boots like that?
Because we wanted to do something different.
Yeah,
we wanted to do something different.
Yeah, be unique.
Like Hinson I wanted absolute and power swerve, and you wanted X and pulse, didn't you? They were your main two, I think.
X and LZ.
X and LZ. Oh yeah, two of the worst.
I can see you two. You must have been
two of the worst boots.
I'm going to make you a new Instagram, Predator couple, and we can just have all your debates.
Mate, you should do one for launch.
This was my first Predator.
Really?
I had it in kids, like probably a takedown.
God.
But I remember wearing it, and now it's so heavy, innit? It is.
I still got a pair of size 5 at home somewhere.
Have you? All right, so there we see Predator rapier. That's acknowledged with a little print.
Yeah.
What else we got here? LZ. You've got the plate. Nice little element there, little nod.
Yeah.
Only on the left boot, yeah?
Only on the left, yeah.
And then what about the original
You've
LZ?
also got the instep off the LZ1 as well.
Yeah, that's nice. I actually like the LZ.
I didn't mind them to play in, to be honest.
Yeah?
And them. The rubber on them's ridiculous. The ball just sticks. I think a lot of the pro players had issues with them, I think.
Yeah?
Great boot.
What do you like about LZ?
Everything.
Everything. You like everything about every Predator.
The thing is,
it's very different to the Predator X, and that's another boot that you like.
You see, that's people say that, but it's the comfort level. I really do enjoy wearing that, and obviously the new rubber element is the most stickiest element they ever use. I mean, at the time, you can definitely bend the ball with them, and I think it's a great all-round boot. It's lightweight, it's got control, it's got power.
I think there's a bit of a theme going here. Hinson don't like a tongue.
Yeah, again, tongueless Pred.
X, LZ, LZ2.
I know you were talking about Beckham's signature Predators. For me, one of the best is the white, black, pink Predator.
They're the ones he had his daughter's Harper's name on.
Yeah, no, they were wicked. For me, that's possibly one of my favourite, like, underrated Predators. Like, not the obvious ones, like your Manias, accelerators, but for me, I love that boot. I don't actually have it either, so size 11, sort me out.
Size 10 minus.
All right, so Predator Pulse.
Yep, and this is on the right boot.
Yeah.
And as you can see on the instep.
So we've got the same kind of vamp design, but in a different material.
Done in the new SL rubber.
Okay, cool. So tell me a little about that rubber. You seem to know about the tech.
Well, it's thanks to Jomar, really. You know, all the information was coming from Jomar. It's steel core SL rubber. It's a brand new compound, and it works perfect in wet and dry condition. Okay. And as you can tell, it's slightly modern design. It's a brand new design. They individually stick onto the upper.
Yeah.
And it's a new shape. And just everything about it, it's such a special one.
Predator Pulse is probably an underrated boot as well. A lot of people...
I would say it's one of the most underrated.
Because it followed like Mania or something like that. Is it just like...
I wasn't a fan.
Not a fan?
Not really.
Let me guess, you're a fan?
Yin Yangs.
I wouldn't say a fan, but I would say it's definitely a game changer at that time. Yeah. You know, we went from the accelerator, precision, Mania, and then suddenly the Pulse came along with new technology, new sole plate. Definitely, yeah, it's one of the best.
And then, talking about Beckham's signatures again, this features...
It's actually on there.
It's actually on there.
And you can really see at the moment, like how you guys said these are like almost one-to-one from the original model. You can see how like it looks exactly the same.
I mean, we were asked, you know, if we have to pick out some colourways from the Pulse and the Absolute, and the Power Swerve, what would we choose? And it's nothing better than using the Beckham signature boot. Best one ever.
Everyone knows the Beckham signature.
And hence why we've got this in there.
Okay. Battle pack?
That is actually
Predator Instinct. I actually quite like it. It's a nice little touch. There you go. So yeah, Predator Instinct featured on the insole. Was that like a last minute edition?
A lot of people like them actually. No, there's quite a lot of feedback on the Instinct. So probably the younger generation really, because that would have been their first and maybe last Pred.
Yeah, because this was the end of Predator as we knew
2014,
yeah. So we saw Predator kind of you must have been gutted.
Yeah,
how was
devastated.
How was that moment in the
devastated
when you found out the Predator was good?
It means I can save a lot of money. That was the main thing.
That's bad for our profits.
I know that one well.
All right, so yeah, Predator Instinct gets a little nod in there as well.
Yeah.
Let me guess who bought this one into play.
Yeah, I wanted that. Power Swerve.
Yeah.
Mate, that vamp. It's actually, that's the Climacool version, isn't it?
Yeah.
But obviously the vamp's slightly different.
Another Beckham signature as well.
That is, yeah. So the colours off that, obviously the vamp's slightly different.
Of the non-Climacool version.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, what do you think about Climacool versions of boots? Like,
Perfect.
yeah?
Love it. Great tech, great combination. They should put it on every single generation, but...
I mean, because obviously Beckham was playing out in LA at the time, slightly warmer than Manchester, so maybe more need for a Climacool version than we would have here.
To be fair, I like the, you know, the Becks, the blue and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that was my
favourite ones.
I think the only Climacool boot I ever had was I had the Climacool upper for the tunic.
I still got that. Yeah,
Mate, I've got a standalone Climacool boot.
Yeah, I remember the song.
Never came out.
It had the same Climacool bubble tongue as the sneaker had.
Yeah.
But they said at the time, funny enough, after the Power Swerve, I said, wonder why they don't bring Climacool out, but they just gone off the idea, they've gone a different direction, and yeah.
I think obviously it's for a very niche market.
We don't need it over here,
We can't have
let's be
Climacool
honest.
boots here. No, wet feet. All right, so we've been through quite a few. How many boots in total make up your design?
It's about 10 in all.
Hang on, Absolute, Pulse, X,
Absolute.
I've said that, Power Swerve, LZ1, LZ2.
Yeah.
Is there any others?
Next generation Predator.
Oh, and
Rapier.
and new one, yeah, Rapier. So what's that, 8?
Quite a few. All right, what else have we got? So we've got 2.
You might not notice this bit with the Pred X.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's the heel
Okay.
on the right boot.
Same logo placement and the kind of the stripe through there, yeah?
Yeah.
You love this boot, didn't you?
I love
You
it.
know what? This boot just reminds me of rugby.
Yeah,
Great boot, I love it.
mate.
Did you play rugby?
Soccer Bible's interview. You played rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I
sums it
noticed
up.
that.
One liner,
If
dead.
it's your favourite Predator, you played rugby.
I just love it. I love Pred X.
Yeah?
Came from motorbike jacket, by the way, the heel counter. So
Really?
yeah.
What's the inspiration, do you know?
You on the shoulder?
Okay. Don't ride bikes, kids. All right. What else have we got? Last one to talk through is this one.
Colour. Obviously the boot's not on there, but it's from the Adipower launch colour.
Okay.
We've got the little tribute to the Absolute as well.
Yeah,
On the right
absolute
boots.
placement.
Mate, that's actually got the same stitching and everything. That's the
If you
same
look
on both
closely,
boots.
it's the same.
But then the colour you're saying comes from?
Colour is actually from the Adipower launch colour, so the blue, yellow.
Yeah.
So it's the same blue as that one.
All right, so we've had a look at the on-pitch creation FG boot. You guys want people to play in this as well, right?
Yeah, of course.
This is a big passion of mine. I don't think people should be buying boots and locking them in cupboards.
No.
Wear your boots, get them on pitch.
I have one of each, mate.
So are we going to see this boot on pitch?
Yep.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
I've worn mine, to be fair.
How are they?
Pretty damn
Because I
good.
bet this actually plays like a pretty
Mate,
different boot, right?
it's a leather-laced Predator with fins. Do you know what I mean? We haven't had that for years.
It is a true Predator at heart, definitely.
No, I mean, when you're taking some of the best Predator elements of the past
Yeah,
25
of
years,
course.
you are going to end up with a real true and unique Predator. So
Yeah.
any of you guys that are lucky enough to end up with a pair of this archive collection, do me a favour, get them on pitch, wear them, give the guys the feedback, because yeah, you're right, this is a pretty unique creation. It's not just the colour up, and I think that's what makes this limited edition so special and so unique. This is the on-pitch creation, but you guys have also been busy and you've done something off-pitch.
Yeah.
And when it comes to off-pitch with Adidas, there's only one sole you want, right? You want a boost
boost.
sole.
Yeah.
So we've also got Predator Archive in a boost edition as well. Tell me a little bit about these.
Great fit, definitely a fashion statement. It's
Yeah, you've
bright.
got to be bold to wear these.
Yeah.
Bit loud, aren't they?
How will these go down in the Wirral?
Mate, they're blue, so
Not
he's
yet.
all right.
Yeah, I'm on the blue side, so that's the best side. And don't mention about football last night.
But yeah, it's great that you can actually wear your creation off the pitch as well, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So what have we got? We've got a pure boost sole and then the same, exactly the same.
Same
upper.
upper, exactly
Exactly
the
the
same.
same.
One-to-one upper. Pure boost.
So you can go for a run or Bermond in top bins if you want.
What more could you want from a piece of software? And obviously, when it comes to a limited edition release, it wouldn't be complete without a limited edition box as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
So the product box that we see, it's also a bit special.
The red top box, as some of you may remember from the Pulse, the Absolute.
Manias.
If you recognise, if you see a red Predator box, you know there's something good inside.
Yeah,
It's a good hero.
Yeah,
inside
definitely.
as well, to be fair.
And on the inside we've got,
Take this
Oh,
away.
it's in the bag.
and we pay a little tribute to the
Instinct.
battle pack.
And also,
And-
even the paper.
Yeah, there's all the paper, yeah.
The paper actually references subtly
Every boot that's
all
on
the
the
boots that
match.
we're seeing on it. So 2006 Predator Absolute, 2013 LZ2, 2014 Predator Instinct. So yeah, you boys have thought about it all, haven't you?
Yeah.
We've got complete limited edition boot, limited edition box. Get your nice little Predator bag as well.
I actually haven't seen that.
There you go, you can have this one, mate.
We didn't get one in ours, didn't we?
And there we go, that's it. That's a first look, an exclusive kind of talk through of the Predator Mutator archive that we're seeing here. Boys, been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you.
No worries, always good to see you.
You too.
And there you go, guys. The Predator Mutator archive is available now from predatoretsoccer.com. Be quick, they're not going to hang around for a long time. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.